So we're going to talk about the Maya Angelou controversy. A lot of folks are dragging her, and I'm going to be impartial on this. I don't believe in older people disrespecting young, and younger people respecting older. Okay, I'm tired of people using their age as a way to say I can disrespect you, but you can't disrespect me, because at the end of the day, everybody's a human being. And the one thing our community, but African descended people, we're not pure black. And you use the term African because I'm not a football African. I'm not acknowledged by white. And of course, not Latino from Spanish from Latin America, but Spanish become Louisiana. So that's yeah, it's funny that when I've been told to respect my elders, but the elders before me, of course you had bad people in your family tree, everybody does, but y'all respect the ancestors of it, because not every white person right there, but there was people before that white person in America. Okay, let's understand, there were people who did try to fight against slavery. And I don't know my full grandmother was a white woman doing that, but my full grandfather passed as white and married as a white woman, and that's how it happened on the other side of the family tree. So to sit here and say respect elders, I laugh, because before us, whether you like it now or bad or good, we wouldn't be here regardless of what they race was, okay? And everybody try to use one driver for it because you want to know what it is. Have you done, cousin Sunday morning on St. Patrick's Day, have you done and want to act like massa, want to be vindictive, abusive, rude, act malicious, and use black DNA as pure when you're not pure of it as an excuse to act ratchet, okay? You want to act like ratchet massa, but don't want to mix the ratchet racist massa in the family tree, okay? But you sure do act like it. You want to be destructive, you want to beat your kids, you want to cuss your kids, you want to do anything that's malicious and violent, and call it black. There's a fear complex right there. Call it being black when it's not. It's a white man's racist ideology defeated. Can't call me a coon. I ain't analyze what you're doing. It's the difference between you. So, in this situation, we've been taught to have mutual contempt. And I'm reading that book, Fear Complex, on my Kindle by Tom Burrow. Trying to be 8 years old, and it's on that belt, okay? And it talks about how the family structure was broken during slavery, and we have continued this mess. So it's no longer white man's fault. It is in a way, because systematically many white racist people want us to live like that. But we have a choice, okay, as individuals, not collective, as individuals, to go along with it or not to go along with it. So now it's our fault when we passing down destructive measurements, and they happened during slavery into modern day 2019. So it's also our fault, okay? White men don't have that control of our brain and heart, okay? So he's not God. So let's get to the subject. Maya Angelou was on Sally, Jessica Raphael, I believe that was her, because she had blonde with red glasses. It had to be Jessica Raphael, and a sister, but my age right now, because she was a teenager at the time, and came and had Maya Angelou. We did about. And she said, first, man, was addressed me by my, first, it said, Miss Angelou to you. And that's true, that you should say to an older person, Miss, ma'am, sir, whatever. And you guys, and there was the 90s, and I understand why the girl has said, because I know people who are grandma friends of mine, and we have sometimes, we had differences, but we mostly got along a lot. All my grandmother's friends, the one who became Catholic. Yes, I had one of my grandma's friends. She was a former Baptist. She became Catholic. Just like as I got older, right? So, and I said, Miss, I won't say her first name. Don't call me that. It made me feel, call me by my first. So you get it, understand. But the young lady should be careful, because not every elderly person says that, okay? Look at people, individuals, still address me as Miss until they tell you, don't address me by my first, by my Miss or Mr., say my first name, okay? Even Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson had everybody call him Joe. It was Catherine that told Michael and Janet and all them to call him by mom. So y'all get my point. Everybody called, and all the Jackson, even Latoya, when she reconnected with her family, so everybody trying to use that video about Michael Jackson's sister going against him about that trial. No, she was controlled by Jack Gordon, okay? So when she left Jack Gordon and she was on their own show by Oprah that she had, Living Latoya's Call, Latoya Jackson said, so it's a video of her on Oprah's YouTube, where she said, "Can I call you by your first?" Because everybody there. And it's one thing the Jackson family is feel betrayed because they put Latoya, Oprah put Latoya on her channel. So how the hell you'll talk bad about the brother and make all this allegation about the brother and not get their side story? But yeah, you interview the Jackson family. You know, say you got Latoya on your channel, and I bet Latoya feel betrayed for having Oprah. And it'll be another Monique situation. You know, when Monique said on Mother's Day that if she has some balls and some DICK, that Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels can suck on. Okay. Now, anyway, okay, I bet you gonna see some Latoya and Jen and them kids, parents and all them going, oh yeah, it gonna be some mess with them Oprah because Oprah put Latoya on her channel. Show that. Now on her network. Now. So point is, unless the elderly person does say, and I do tell people to refer me as Mr. those with kids, but I also respect the children, okay? And I'm guilty of disrespecting both the older and the younger, okay? Because I told you I hate to be disrespected by anybody, okay? Okay, I cussed out old, I cussed out those who under the age. Let me explain why. One of my homegirl daughters and her niece about to get into a fight. And that's when, back in 2016, we had the shooting of the HPD officer shooting their brother with the horse thing was going on. And then we had the Alva Costello, no, that's Costello was in Alva, whatever name, in Louisiana, and one was in. So I didn't want the cops being called, and I told the niece and the daughter to not fight until the girls came out, please, we don't want y'all to get shot. So, because we had police and everything else in our area. And, so the little girl, not my homegirl's kid. My homegirl called Taraji because she left. She got a better place now. She no longer on assistance anymore. But what happened is one of the badass kids, sorry to say it like that, her badass mammy is no different. Her mammy on drugs. Her mammy got evicted, by the way, okay, 2 years ago. Tell her business, but they still come ain't supposed to be on the property. And I have snitched because they try to come on my property acting a fool me. So when I told the little girl, hey, go leave, I don't want y'all to get shot, the police can call, the little girl, the mammy, the old hood rat's daughter, called me nigga. Now, this girl about 12, so y'all know I hate the word. I put voodoo on a white dude in school. 30 years ago he called me nigga, but 2 years later, oh no, next year be 30 years, because I put voodoo on him because, half of 89, half of 88, 89 was my third grade year. 89, 90 was my fourth grade year. So 1991 was my fifth grade year. So they late 1990, before Madonna came out, that Just For My Love video, I don't forget this, okay? I put voodoo on a white dude, okay, with the same name as me, okay? And I left voodoo alone in 91, but he died in 98, okay? In a car wreck. Okay. Now, anyway, after he gentrified his ass out the community, because the community becoming mostly Hispanic, and they started gentrifying, the white folks started moving out from the area. So they go in the white area, they started gentrifying the ass out in our area. So anyway, and I ain't know the voodoo spell was that long. But as soon as I graduated high school, and I think his birthday around that time, he died. He both 79 kids. He lied, said he was 1 year old. No, actually, I saw the record. I can go detail. He born in 79. I'm 2 months older than him. He born in October. He died in that same birth month. He did. He showed it before his 19th birthday. I think after. Yes, he did. On the car acting a fool because he was a class clown. He was racist and he was a wild kid. So they didn't leave him. So he was in some suburban area, mostly white area, and he got in a car wreck. So I leave voodoo alone. Don't get wrong, but I did. You know how I feel about the word nigga. You be black as tar. I hate that word. So this a little girl, this little mammy, I did say her mammy had disrespect towards everybody up here, and her mammy, her daughter, is no different than her mammy. Now, the little teen hood rat, because she's now still acting a fool, and he's supposed to be on the property. had called me nigga. And I cussed her ass. I was, 36 years going on to 37. I cussed her ass out. Yes, I did. I called her all type of Aunt Jemimas. Okay? I told her to go pick the white man's cotton. But I forgot that she was 12 years old. Because I hate that word, nigga. Okay? I don't love myself, you dumbass brothers. That's why we get shot. Because you load your dumb ass up for other people. You're the mission show. I'm my own individual. So, as I said, what happened is when her old crackhead looking daddy, cause her dad was not with the mom, but they told her it was her dad, looking at me straight. Okay, brother, we can have a talk about no arguments, but tell your little daddy's little daughter to leave me alone. Cause we have been calling the police on this. Well, I started to. Other started calling police on her mama and her. She always getting in fights. A bunch of middle school girl kids, cause they was in middle school, came out. Yes, them sisters, them young little sisters, ready to whoop her little ass and whoop her mammy ass. And back in 2015, I was not gonna call laws on that. No, because y'all keep allowing this shit go on. And I do believe the cop that got fired, I ain't gonna say what department he works for, a big old brother, camera skin like me, was probably holding her because he was being a hoe on the property. Let me leave that alone, okay? Yeah, and smoking dope. Oh, baby, I'm telling all this tea. And I heard he got fired. They fired his ass last year. Okay, big old bully brother, yes. Old cotton picking house Negro, yes. Okay, yes. He came in like me, as an Indian, white, whatever. And so her dark-skinned man, because both of them, and the little girl about a couple shades darker than me. Both of them little badass kids, big old buck slave, want to bully people on the private, bully me too. And I snitched onto his spare officer, his boss, about that. Yes, I did. I found out from somebody, the grapevine, he got fired. He was a hoe. He was sleeping all year, and he was smoking dope. But yes, hello, with the thugs. Hello, but okay. And my prayers are answered. I know I ain't acting Christ-like on that. Hallelujah. He got fired. Now, and I believe, in my opinion, I mean no rumors, that he was fucking, so the cuss up here, that old nasty ass hood rat. Yes, I'm talking about the man. Hope not the little girl, but the man. Okay? Because every time folks call the post on them bitch asses, them little hood rats and hood bookers, they sit here, they didn't get no consequences until her thug buck, okay, being a street nigga, came put a gun on one of the neighbors here, and that's what, baby, I'll tell you, yes, that's when they took legal action. All the complaints of everybody to the property, they let these folks slide by up until that old mammy brought her little, what's called, little Easy E, out Jerry Curl, crackhead, he was on water, on that, what do you call that thing called, embalming fluid shit, yes, smoking dope, and trying to threaten people, trying to threaten me without no gun, and I went in my room and I prayed, and finally I prayed, and next thing this dude get arrested because he went to somebody else, start acting a fool, and put a gun on, and that's when they had a big old police and everything else. Now, yes, that's, so that's, yes, so the little girl, it ain't the baby daddy, the baby daddy is some old crackhead looking thing, okay? And yeah, he heard me at the store, I'm gonna call laws on your daughter if she keep on bothering becoming my damn property, okay? And I did call laws 2 times on her ass. Shit. So point is, I'm sorry to go there. It made me mad when I think about this story, okay? You know, and instead of y'all arresting her hood rat mammy, cause she skipped school, yes, and on drugs, instead of doing that shit, you gonna see him try to bully me, big old fat cop, the one about my complexion. That brother, I'm glad his ass got fired. He need to be arrested for official oppression, just like Amber Geiger down in Dallas. Okay, trying to harass me and trying to put some lies on me. Yeah, I'm not one of these. Let me let everybody know. I might live in the hood, but I'm not from the hood, and I do have some sense, and I do have some education and finished college though. My record is clean. I can tell the white folks up in Austin on your dumb ass and your cotton picking and house cleaning ass will not have a job no more in the police department. Hello. That's right. In you cotton picking, straw picking folks that me aggravating, I'm gonna sell your ass out. You sell me at about my freedom. I'll make sure you be picking cotton straw. If you did that shit to me, don't play with me, y'all. Don't play. I'm not. No, thank you. No, I'm sorry to change the subject up here. So point is, I had to get all motion up here because whoo. them neighbors. I'm glad they got evicted. It took that one instant of her doggone baby dad, her boyfriend, her in out of prison penitentiary boyfriend, thug, who like Easy E, without the jury curl to get her ass and her kids' ass out this property. That's so stupid. Anyway, yes, y'all. Y'all see why I cussed the little girl out? So it was wrong for me as an older person myself to cuss the little girl out. But when she said nigga, and y'all know I put voodoo on a white dude back in 1990. Okay? And I left it alone. Because I know it was demonic. But the dude ended up dead in 1998 after I graduated high school. And he about to turn 19. Because I turned 19 in August that year. Okay? Thank you. Hello. So y'all know how I feel about the word nigga. I hate the word nigga. Okay? So this little 12-year-old, whatever the hell she is at the time, called me nigga. I forgot how old she is. And I cussed her ass out. And I gave her a history lesson by telling her to go pick cotton for a white man and call somebody all type of niggas. And guess what? Them thugs, get them folks in here, look at me strange. Yeah, because my mentality is different. That's right. I have an uppity mentality, not a down mentality the white race man wants you to have. That your white master ancestors you want to deny so much want you to have and keep on destroying the community. Hello. Hello. Thank you. As I was saying. So I know I was wrong for calling her, cussing her out and calling her aunt, your mom and everything else and call all time and cuss her ass out. I'm wrong for that answer and I admit that. But respect goes both ways, okay? And so I understand that, but no, I'm sorry, because I went to her mammy, okay? And I'm sorry, I don't have respect for her mammy at all and tried to talk to her about her behavior. And her mammy said, I don't want you to talk to me about my daughter. The one that came out your pussy. I'm sorry to cut. The same little girl that came out your pussy. But you can't get mad at the little girl. Her mammy is just totally disrespectful, just like everybody else, okay? If the mammy and the pappy, let me let y'all know, y'all keep ignoring this. Y'all talking about they ain't getting a whooping. No, they get whoopings. She got whoopings by her own mammy. But her mammy, what it is, the mammy teaching her respect her, okay? And those in her family, not anybody else. That's different. Y'all ain't looking at this shit, okay? Her man will put her daughters and her probably son to whatever. And it probably go 10 times worse. Because as I can tell, she's an abusive mammy too. And it's my opinion. I'm not talking about this. I wouldn't be shocked. Her point is, the idea, the little girl thinks okay disrespect because she was disrespected as well. You get my point? And her family structure is messed up. So you got to look at it. It ain't her fault. It's the two people who brought her in this world. You got a dope looking ass daddy, okay, who don't do shit. Who look like a mixture show by my complexion, look like a lighter version. I'm not too light, of course. I'm not no pale, but I'm not dark light or West Nights either. But look like a lighter version, but not too light camel skin version of Step Inflection, okay? And like you can tell he's some damn crackhead looking thing. And you had this old man who's on dope too, and dating some the thug drug dealer looking fool who look like Easy E without the jury curve. So you see why the little girl has no respect. She got all these adults who got no respect for themselves or for them, for anybody else. So, understand, if I went for Maya Angelou, yes, she was raped. Okay, a little girl. That's why her Oprah got along. Okay, yes, she used to prostitute or taking her part white child because that Angelou is a white man's name. That's her husband she married. That her bright skinned son, his daddy is white. I did research on it, even though she not a full-blown black woman. She got probably any white, however she got her. But point she wasn't. So point is, so at that time, it's the culture still taught that old school way, but due to the dysfunction in our community and how times has changed, the kids have no respect because they not get respect at home. And their parents don't respect anybody else, and parents don't respect themselves or them. So that's why the kids are so disrespectful. Okay? Understand that. And I would mind, as an older person, apologize to the little girl because she not 18 yet, and that's not her fault. That's her mammy and her pappy's fault. Okay? And let me let y'all know, this little girl, I used to tell my adult friends, I hang with number adults, okay? And these adults out there in the streets, okay? Because I have a lot of female friends. And I used to tell them, can you tell these little girls to get off our grown folks conversation? Because we don't talk amongst them from these kids. Oh, they ain't nothing. And it's the same mothers who will cuss their kids out. And I used to sit and cry, not cry, but like pray, like, God, can you please stop? Until they heard me snitch on a mother abusing her son in 2014, who was on a cush, and I told the police, and I told the how, let me stop right there. I just told somebody, okay? And that's how it happened. Because if I don't report that, what it is, in state of Texas, if you see abuse, and you don't report it, and something happens, you just, they'll find you guilty. And my claim put my ass, but the mama, the so-called friend of mine in 2014, she was on Kush, and I'm sorry I had to tell somebody, because first I don't believe in that, and that's abuse, and you punch your lights out your son. Your son wasn't doing anything wrong. His son well behaved. If he was well, but still, that's your baby. You don't punch your son, okay? Only time you get physical, if they get physical with you. Only time I hit my future kids, if a self-defense, if they try to fight everybody, so you don't beat your kid, will your kids hit you? I'm going to defend myself. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and let my kid, my daughter and son hit me. If I didn't hit them, I'm going to let them know. If I didn't hit you, man, or woman, little girl, they don't hit me either. We going to respect each other. I respect you, but you don't have to talk to me crazy, okay? I ain't going to sit here and let you hit me and be scared. No. I will fight my own mama and fight my own daddy. I will fight my own daughter. I will fight my own son if they hit me. I don't care what they are to me. I'll fight my wife. I'll fight anybody. I will shoot anybody. I hit my own brother. If you try to hit me first or do something, but one time my brother threatened me back in 1998, and he told me, I wanted to get my grandfather's gun and shoot his ass. I ain't going to sit here and lie about that. And he probably be alive in real estate today if my grandfather come and intervene. Hello! And that's not his grandfather. I think that's my dad's people. Now, remember, that's not I'm only dad's child. So understand, yes, if you hit me, I don't care what you brought me in the world, if I brought you in the world, you're not going to hit me and disrespect me. Y'all are so stupid. We've been taught as people to allow people to disrespect about racism happen in this country. Y'all use religion to start the Bible and all this other crap. You can live that mess. I don't. If I'm not doing God's will, let God alone handle me, not your human ass. Sit your little human ass down. Now, as I was saying, yes, if they hit me, because I ain't going to hit them on a first-hand level or beat them, cuss them out, because I don't believe that's not love. But if they try to get physical with me, I'm going to defend myself. If my mama, thank you, if my wife, my kids, my daughter, my grand, I don't care what the dumb human being is. If they hit me, I'm going to hit them back. Ain't going to be because you are you older, you young, whatever. I don't allow people to disrespect me. I got suicidal, got depressed. Ain't no more of that shit no more. I got to put my foot down. Only time you hit your kid if they hit you. If they try to do physical harm or try to kill you on the first hand level. Same thing with your wife. Same thing if you're females with your husband. If your husband hit you or fight back. Be like Tina Turner in the doggone limo. I don't understand this shit. I don't care what it is. Andrea Kelly, you should have hit back. Shit. LaToya, same thing. Nicole Simpson, same thing. Colin. Okay, I'm going to get tired. And I would train my daughter to have a gun. So in case a man hits her, just shoot his ass. Same thing with my son. Anybody hit you, fight back. I believe in the power of self-defense, no matter what your race, your color, your creed, your age, whatever. I'm tired and told to be vulnerable. Okay? Y'all live that shit. Don't tell me that shit. Okay? So, yes, if any of them kids hit me, yes, I will fight back. If my own daddy hit me, I will fight back. If my own ground, I don't care what the dumb human being is. Fuck that human shit. They hit me, I'm hitting back. I'm not being vulnerable. Y'all can live being vulnerable to abuse like a fool. I'm not. Okay? Hello. And if I'm not doing the God will of Lord, let Lord come down and deal with me. Not your dumb human ass. Sit your human ass down. You're not the creator. Thank you. So as I was saying, respect go both ways. Okay? Respect go both ways. Can we start preaching it? I respect you and you respect me and we're going to have no problems. Okay? But y'all want a power and disrespect and pleasure. That's what y'all want to see. You teach one side of respect, which is called partiality and favoritism, and I don't believe in that. So to my Angelou, she should have told us that, ma'am, and she was a little nice compared to a lot of folks I've seen. But the little woman, the young lady should have said, ma'am, Miss Angelou, whatever. And then she should have said, and she never started put her on blast, she should have said, man, can you call me by Miss? And I would have told her that as well. Okay, I wouldn't go out put her on blast, whatever, and make her feel shame and put this whole guilt trip on her and shame because you understand, the little girl probably came from a family where people like Joe Jackson, okay, tell them don't call me dad, call me by my first name. Okay, I called my dad when I was growing and mom by my first name because they didn't raise me. I called my grandmother mama, and I would call whatever nickname she called my grandfather. Okay, then I try to call them grandpa, papa, whatever. But when it took me a while to call my dad and mom by their first name because they didn't raise me. They didn't raise me. They didn't. That's their fault. Okay? It ain't my fault. That's why you lay down and make babies, y'all. Take care of responsibility. Y'all know sex education should not be ignored amongst you adults. If you lay down, lay your dick and your pussy down, you know you're going to make a baby. Okay? It's called, so therefore, y'all ain't put no rubbers. So don't have y'all looking, don't have no HIV, and it is growing, by the way, and gonorrhea and all the other stuff. Y'all not being celibate. You're not using sex in marriage, so get prepared to have a child. Okay? It is what it is. Some of these folks, I said, they can put parent because they wasn't trying to be parent. They were trying to get their freak on. They didn't think about those babies. They'll tell them I have their freak on and getting the sex, but they forgot that they cause babies. That's why it says in the Bible, I'm not being a hypocrite, I don't care. But it says, if you're more holy than I am, you should know this. To wait till you get married. Have sex in marriage. Okay? Not outside of marriage. Not with the same sex. Not with the opposite sex. Outside of marriage. Okay? It'll be opposite sex within the marriage. Between a man and woman. Inside a marriage. Not baby mama. Because folks who could bash the gay community cannot bash community. You ever hear baby mama, baby driver. You went against God too. Okay? You're a fornicator. You went against God too. Okay? So you can't throw stones. Okay? Is what Jesus said. Okay? Thank you. Talk about somebody being gay and half your old brothers talk about those come out channel. You so gay. I think you gay. I bet you was in prison getting your dick sucked and everything. Shut the fuck up. You use that massive persona to fool people. You know, posturing as a macho man. Like I can, you can do the ignorant people that way, but I see through your bullshit. Okay? Can't tell me about somebody being gay. Don't use that old stereotype to hide your homosexuality, your homosexuality. Thank you. Because if I sound so damn gay to you, what the fuck you doing my damn trying to ask for your dumb ass? I don't even want to be in the same room with your dumb ass. Oh, here we go. We gotta come together as black people. I don't believe in that shit. If you're an enemy, you're an enemy. I don't care what your color is. Get the fuck away from me. Okay? It's hard to be love my enemies. Anyway, y'all, but at the same time, respect goes both ways. Can we start preaching mutual respect? Stop preaching mutual contempt and partiality. That came from our white master ancestors when distorting the Bible to keep slavery going on so he can make money out of free labor. Okay, force, racist, dehumanize, free labor. Let's call it like it is. Anyway, y'all get that book by Tom Burrow, who's from Chicago, by the way. Burrow Communication Advertising. It's called Brainwashed by Black and Fear Complex, something like that. And I'm reading that book, and I read chapter 2 on my Kindle yesterday. Reading that, and I'm like, ooh, I've been saying all this stuff a long period of time. Yes. Not Tom Campbell, that's Dennis Campbell who wrote Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice, with Napoleon Hill. But he mentioned Tom Burrow, and I had to Google who he was, and I said, oh, and by bringing up a fear complex, that's right. We have a fear complex in our community. Our elders told us this, okay? And we need to repent of it. That's why I don't believe in beating your kids, but all the time I beat my kids hit me, okay? And the cops come and say, excuse me, sister, I got my lawyer and everything ready. Okay, we pay it. Yes, we pay it. Have my lawyer and everything ready. Because first of all, I have it on camera. He hit me first. I don't hit my kids. I don't believe in hit kids, but I will defend myself. Just like I do my mama that way. I don't believe in using physical violence to solve everything. But if you want to do that way, we can do just like I don't mean R-K-9 up here. And then child of Christ, do the Christian way or we can do the evil way. So on the top. Okay? I'm not gonna hear him and be a docile and be victim. You're talking about me practicing victimhood. Okay, well I ain't trying to be victimhood, so stop trying to use that victimhood mess on me. Anyway, y'all, bye. Have a nice day.